that is us just getting ready to start our first leg of the IAT. We are going to go from Glenarm to Ballygally. We've just arrived in Glenarm and Louise has discovered that her bottle of water has spilled over all the contents of her bags. She's trying to dry her hat in the toilets now. It is absolutely freezing. It is 4 degrees. I say the wind's blowing about 10, 15, gusting up to about 20. We're at sea level at the minute, so shortly we'll be climbing up into the Antrim Hills. Cheers!
As you can see, the road out of Glenarm is well signposted. It's on the road for the first maybe hour or so, and then you come to a lovely off-road section which is very steep, very muddy underfoot, but again very well signposted. The first climb just reveals these amazing views all around you, and again well signposted. The ground is very wet, and I'm sure it's not just because it had rained recently. It seems like it would be the kind of place that would be wet fairly often. The wind was roaring, so unfortunately we've lost nearly all of the audio that we recorded on the day, but it was the first time trying to record anything, so I think the vistas alone were worth it. I've said it before, but this walk is not dog friendly. You're constantly going over stiles which have no entrances for dogs. Again, there were beautiful views out over the Antrim Hills from Slemish in front right back to the North Sea over to Scotland. You can see we let Ralph off at the start of our walk. This was before we realised just how undog friendly it was. He did end up on the lead shortly after, well, a wee bit after this. There's plenty of livestock and it was lambing season, so we had to take extra care once we realised there was livestock on the grounds. While he was off the lead though, he clearly very much enjoyed it, and it was beautiful, so it was. See here some of how wet underfoot the ground was, but just the views made it worth it. And it may have been an absolute nightmare carrying Ralph over the stiles, but it was so worth it to have him there because he clearly enjoyed himself so much. Very happy doggo. This was the top of Black's Hill. As you can see, the views were just amazing, but the wind was astonishing. Really good feeling when you've climbed up there though. And that first climb is the vast majority of the ascent that's done over the entire walk. Panoramic 360 view, so beautiful. At this point, apart from the wind, we thought we got so lucky with the weather. It was gorgeous, and I did end up getting a bit of sun as well. Over there, I don't know if you can make it out, but you can see Scotland. It was the Paps of Jura, I believe, and you can see some of, I think it's Elsa Craig out there as well.
Yep. Bit windy. Beautiful way.
There's always the climb for that. The path here is very well signposted. This is part of the Ulster Way and the Antrim Hills Way, or the Antrim Hills Walk, I think it's called. The signposts are these fence posts with a white painted top, and you just seen little information cards that lift out, which is very interesting. We were actually surprised by quite how often we came across these markers. They were you were never out of sight of one for very long, put it that way. Though quite a few of them had fallen over, but they were still there if you knew what you were looking for. There's Elsa Craig, you can't make it out. That's the Paps of Jura there. This is us coming up to our final descent, and in the distance there you can see the Linford burial mounds. You can't actually make them out, but it actually looks like a wee village made with the thatched roofs at this place. And at this point Louise was getting a serious chill from the wind. I don't think the camera could pick it up at all, but it was Baltic. Yeah, it was that. There we go. Down off the hills and back into Linford Car Park to begin the descent down to Ballygally along the road. Snack time. Still have some work to do in terms of videography. Definitely need some improvement, but we'll get there.
I don't know if you can see this, but it has actually started raining. Not raining, snowing. It started snowing, which was unexpected because of how nice a day it's been, apart from the wind. And then, well, wrapped up, and then heading towards sun and sea, and then back there. Big scary cloud. Can you see Elsa Craig? Probably. I thought they're supposed to. You couldn't see the snow before. Can you see it now? Yeah, that happened.
Despite the weather, there's something very reassuring about coming to a long stretch of road at the end of a walk and knowing that it is all downhill and flat and paved. That shows you the stark difference in the weather.
Winter. Still winter. Oh, thank God, summer's here. And we have arrived in Ballygally, and it has literally never looked so good. Lovely day. Beautiful way.
Scurrying.
Well, did you have a good walk? Yeah? You have good fun? Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You're never doing that again? No? No? Okay. Alright. Leg one.